Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The Dolphins will be without their starting quarterback until at least Week 8 as the team is opting to place Tua Tagovailoa on injured reserve after suffering his latest concussion in the team's Week 2 loss to the Bills. NFL Network insiders Ian Rappaport and Mike Garafolo are reporting the decision was made to give Tua ample time to progress through the stages of the league's concussion protocol and meet with outside neurologists. Skylar Thompson is in line to start at quarterback this week against the 2-0 Seahawks. The Steelers continue to stick with the hot hand at quarterback heading into their Week 3 matchup against the 2-0 Chargers. Head coach Mike Tomlin saying they are preparing for Justin Fields to start his third straight game, while Russell Wilson continues to work his way back from a calf injury. And the Chiefs bringing back a familiar face, signing running back Kareem Hunt to their practice squad, according to NFL Network insiders Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
All right, when it comes to getting life insurance for your family, a lot of excuses can get in the way. But ask yourself this: if something were to happen to me, who would pay the mortgage, the kids' education, and the other bills? Then forget the excuses and check out Ethos Life, the online, easy way to get life insurance in 10 minutes. Ethos has rates that you can afford, like a $500,000 policy for a 40-year-old male starting at $1 a day or $30 a month, with a few health questions and no medical exam. Get your free quote right now at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com. Not available in all states. Rates do vary.
Right now at Wendy's, you can get a small Frosty for $1. And literally everyone is going. The car behind you, going to get a $1 Frosty. The car ahead of you, already had one, going for a second. The person who cut you off earlier, you guessed it, $1 Frosty. Maybe it's all a sign for you to go get one. Just don't cut anyone off. No one likes that person. The iconic Frosty for $1, gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Not valid in a combo. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, California, and via third-party delivery.
Wednesday, September 18th, 2024, and we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro. Today is National Cheeseburger Day. Cheeseburger. Yeah. And if you already know that, don't forget to pick up your heart meds after leaving the drive-thru. Cheeseburger. Yeah, I could go for a cheeseburger. Jared, what cheese would you put on your burger?
I'm thinking some provolone or some Swiss.
Good choices, yes. I would go with the Swiss and maybe some bacon, just to spice it up. Mm-hmm. And my wife Pam would go with Velveeta.
All right.
Which I insist is not really cheese, but what can I say?
You can dip your burger in the Velveeta.
Yeah, well, yeah. And it just, okay, Velveeta, I will say this, it does melt well. So, okay, and along the same vein, more than 1 in 3 adults is obese in 23 of the 50 states. New data out this week found that at least 20% of adults in every state are obese. Yeah, well, okay. Forget Bitcoin. I think I'm going to invest all my money in sweatpants and elastic waistbands. Might be something to that. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe treadmills.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, well, treadmill, that's just a convenient place to hang things that you're not using.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. What else is going on? Oh, we'll get to our celebrity birthdays. But on the list, I can tell you, Jada Pinkett Smith. She was born on this date in 1971. Jada is married to actor and musician Will Smith. Kind of. Okay? We'll just kind of leave it at that.
Be careful saying her name.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
He might
okay.
Give you the 5-finger slap.
I won't pick on her. I might pick on him, but what can I say?
Yeah.
Yes. And here's an interesting factoid. If you are a 30-year-old Dallas Cowboys fan with no memory of the team's 3 Super Bowl championships way back in the 90s, don't feel bad. Yeah, I hear Troy Aikman can't remember them either. Jimmy Jones, owner, general manager of the Cowboys. Jimmy fired the general manager. Okay. How about some birthdays? You ready?
Birthdays.
Okay. Singer, actor, now cruise ship director Frankie Avalon, 84. Actor Beth Grant is 75. Kerry Livgren of Kansas, he's with the group Kansas, is 75. Actor Anna DeVere Smith, 74. Actor Holly Robinson Pete, 60. Singer Ricky Bell of Bell Biv DeVoe, also of New Edition, 57. Actor Jada Pinkett Smith, we mentioned, 53. Actor James Marsden, 51. Actor Emily Rutherford is 50. Actor Travis Schultz, 50. Comedian Jason Sudeikis, 49. Actor Sophina Brown, 48. Actor Barrett Foa is 47. Actors Taylor and Brandon Porter are 31. And actor Patrick Schwarzenegger is 31. Local birthdays coming up.
Football season is here. 360 Business Products and Kxo Radio are giving away 3 prizes this month. That's 3 chances to win. This month's prize packs have a value up to $50 each, featuring a Dymo label maker and Sharpie's new pen set. Enter the monthly giveaway by going to kxoradio.com. Click the 360 Business Giveaway link and enter your information. You only need to enter once. Winners will be announced at the end of the month.
Yeah, just go to the website, kxoradio.com. Up on the right-hand side, you will see 360 Business. Click on that and enter. You could be the winner. We have happy birthday wishes today for Mary Williams, Carolyn Gonzalez, Maria Escalante, John Brian Clark, Maria Sepulveda, Eva Morales, Claudia Padilla, Cristobal Valencia, Joseph Valadez, Corey Northam, Everardo Figueroa, Lydia Maccabee, Krista Mostrock, Dr. Vishwa Kapoor, Evangelina Sepulveda, Christina Wilkinson, and Eliana Flores. Happy birthday from KXO. And, of course, many happy returns. And, again, just a reminder, National Cheeseburger Day, or as most of us in the US of A call it, Wednesday. Okay, are we ready for news?
News time.
Okay, we've got news. And this look at World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that you breathe.
CBS News Brief. Secretary of State Blinken commented in Cairo today on pager explosions across Lebanon that killed at least 12 people and injured thousands.
The United States did not know about, nor was it involved in these incidents, and we're still gathering the information and gathering the facts.
Hezbollah blames Israel. Sean Combs' attorneys returned to court in New York to appeal a judge's ruling that denied the music mogul bail. Legal analyst Ricky Kleeman.
You have the continued opportunity to try to intimidate witnesses and affect the legal process so that they won't testify against him.
Combs indicted on sex trafficking and racketeering charges. Former President Donald Trump holds a major campaign rally in New York tonight. CBS's Olivia Rinaldi.
Nassau County Police Commissioner said that this rally will be, quote, the safest place in the country. County officials also said security will be at the highest levels following the 2 attempts on the former president's life.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs spent the night behind bars after pleading not guilty to sex trafficking and racketeering charges in New York, months after his LA mansion was raided by federal agents. His attorney telling reporters his client will fight it to the end.
He's been looking forward to this day. He's been looking forward to clearing his name. and he's going to clear his name.
Combs accused of drugging people and forcing them into elaborate sex parties, among other things, then using intimidation to silence witnesses. Consumer watchdog blaming the state's insurance commissioner and his new regulations for the state's skyrocketing insurance rates.
Unfortunately, Insurance Commissioner Lahr has been worse than asleep at the switch. He's been in the back rooms making deals with the insurance companies.
Insurance Commissioner Lahr says he's been working to keep insurers from leaving the state altogether, leaving many Californians without any insurance. He testified Tuesday before an oversight committee. Up to the governor to decide whether undocumented workers can get unemployment benefits. That bill sent to the governor's desk after passing through the legislature. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
I had been starting to be sick all the time at work, so I went to the doctor. He asked if people in the office smoked. He identified it as being exposed to secondhand smoke. I decided to sue. It was worth it in the end, California being the first state to be smoke-free in workplaces and restaurants in the country.
Andrea was part of a historic movement to ban smoking in the workplace. Learn how she and other Californians are fighting big tobacco at undo.org.
Hypertrophic cardiomyopathy is a serious heart condition. Some symptoms include being short of breath, feeling tired, or having dizziness or chest pain. My HCM impacted how I felt and what I could do. So I asked my cardiologist about treatment advances that gave me new options. That conversation was big for me. That's why I'm working with Bristol Myers Squibb to raise awareness about HCM and to help others like me. Talk to your cardiologist today and visit hcmrealtalk.com to learn more.
Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb.
And it's page one of the local news. Page one, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley and mobile service vans that come to you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Voter registration at schools. Central Union High School District students got information on voter registration on Tuesday. Here's George Gale with details.
The school district, in collaboration with the Imperial Valley Social Justice Committee, recognized National Voter Registration Day by visiting students on the high school campuses during lunchtime. The visits provided outreach and support to future voters. Students were informed about pre-registration to voting at the age of 16. Pre-registration rating at 16 or 17 means their registration will become effective when they turn 18 years of age. Students were also told about the opportunity to volunteer with the Imperial County Registrar of Voters as poll watchers. Southwest, Central, and Desert Oasis campuses were all involved in the presentations. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Fire closes road. A burning haystack has closed a roadway. The fire was reported shortly after 6:30 p.m. Tuesday on Ross Road between State Route 111 and Bowker Road. The Imperial County Fire Department requested that Ross Road be shut down as the fire burned. Smoke from the fire blanketed El Centro. KXO Local News Time, 7:41.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
And we have word of a future road closure. A portion of Dogwood Road will be closed on Thursday. Here is George Gale.
The school district, in collaboration with the Imperial Valley Social Justice Committee, recognized National Voter Registration Day by visiting students on the high school campuses.
Well, I'll take it here from there, George. It's a road closure. According to the Imperial County Public Works Department, Dogwood Road will be closed from Harris Road to Keystone Road, both northbound and southbound traffic from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. The one-day closure is for road striping and shoulder repair. Alternate routes are recommended. Again, that's a portion of Dogwood Road that'll be closed this Thursday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. And We are promoting civic engagement. San Diego and Imperial County community colleges, they are promoting civic engagement in this election year. With the election year in full swing, the community colleges are rolling out a variety of civic engagement activities to encourage students to exercise their voting rights. Imperial Valley College's associated government is leading several initiatives to engage students in the voting process. The college is celebrating Constitution Day today at the College Center. Students have the opportunity to register to vote and receive pocket constitutions to learn more about their voter rights. On October 2nd, ASG will host a civic engagement event featuring a voter registration from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. with food and refreshments available to the first 100 participants. The election season will culminate with an election watch party on November 5th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the College Center, where students will watch live election coverage and enjoy snacks throughout the day. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather up next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the Valley, at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
What do you get when you combine the fun of a day out on the golf course with the thrills of bowling a strike or two with the excitement of hitting a jackpot on your favorite slot machine? What do you get? All the fun under the sun. And that's what you'll find and more at Kokopah Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton. Plan it all at kokopahresort.com.
And local news, page 2 with a side of weather is brought to you by Burgers and Beer. The place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
Not so trusted traveler. Nearly $750,000 worth of cocaine was found in a Sentry member's vehicle. Here is George Gale.
According to U.S. Customs and Border Protection, a woman, a Sentry member and a U.S. citizen, approached the San Luis port of entry on Sunday at about 4:45 p.m. Woman was referred to a secondary inspection area of where non-intrusive technology screened the SUV and revealed anomalies in the rear section of the vehicle. Customs and Border Protection K-9 also alerted to the SUV as CBP officers were able to locate 25 packages of cocaine hidden in the rear doors and the quarter panels of the vehicle. Cocaine weighed nearly 68 pounds and has a street value estimated at over $722,000. The woman was turned over to Homeland Security investigations. According to CBP, Secure Electronic Network for Travelers of Rapid Inspection, or Sentry, is a privilege, but participants are not exempt from inspections. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
National Child Safety Seat Week. The special Child Safety Week is underway. It is a national event designed to inform parents of the importance of using the correct child safety seats for your child. This Saturday is National Car Seat Check Saturday. The Imperial County Public Health Department, California Highway Patrol, and First Five will join efforts on September 21st to host a National Car Seat Check Saturday. It will be held at the Health Department parking lot on Broadway in El Centro. Certified child passenger safety technicians from participating agencies will offer car seat inspections and education. If the seat is expired, damaged, or not the right size for the child, it will be destroyed, and an appropriate car seat will be provided and installed at no cost to parents or caregivers. The event is scheduled to begin at 7 a.m. Saturday. It will be held in the south parking lot adjacent to the health department. And CBP releases August 2024 numbers, Customs and Border Protection update. It covers CBP activity for the past month of August. Here is George Gale with details.
It covers activity for the past month of August. The update indicates the Border Patrol recorded about 58,000 encounters between ports of entry along the southwest border. The August encounters were 68% lower than they were in August of 2023. This keeps the Border Patrol on track to record the lowest number of annual apprehensions along the southwest border since 2020 and lower than the monthly average since 2019. Through the end of August, CBP seized over 19,600 pounds of fentanyl. That is an increase over fiscal year 2023 and 2024. Nationwide narcotic seizures have increased as well. This includes a 113% increase in the seizure of cocaine and an 84% increase in the seizure of methamphetamine. For more information on these and other local news stories, go to the KXO website. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Ballots to be sent. All registered voters in California will receive mail-in ballots. The Elections Department says voters can still go to a polling place to cast their ballot on Election Day. If you choose to use the mail-in ballot, it needs to be completed and signed. The ballot does not need postage to be returned as long as it is postmarked before November 5th. They can also be dropped off at a polling site or at various locations set up around the county. KXO News Time, 7:49. We'll take a look at local weather.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Try one of our weekday lunch specials that include a soft drink from only $8 and up for September Happy Mexican Independence Day. Get Modelo Especial 16-ounce for $5.50 and 22-ounce for $6.50. And try our Enchiladas Suizas. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
The National Weather Service says a weather system will dive south along the west coast and pass just north of the region late this week. That will help keep temperatures below normal into early this weekend. But a ridge of high pressure building to the west will allow temperatures to increase to the triple digits over the weekend into early next week for the Imperial and Yuma valleys. 88 the high yesterday, 61 our overnight low. Today sunny with a high near 92. West wind about 5 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 67. Southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming southeast after midnight. Tomorrow sunny with a high near 92. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming south in the afternoon. We have 64 degrees downtown, 48% our relative humidity. Wind out of the southeast, 3 to 5 miles an hour. Air quality good throughout the valley, moderate in Calexico. Nyland, no reading. The Nyland station down for some construction. Local news, page 2, and the weather brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the best burgers in town. And today is Cheeseburger Day. Don't forget daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. Happy hour 3 till 6 p.m. every day.
Teachers, head back to class in style. Your local Goodwill store has casual, comfortable clothing and shoes for those long days on your feet. Find everything you need for science projects and arts and crafts activities. Keep your classroom organized with baskets and bins for storage, all at the right price to fit your budget. And Goodwill uses revenues from our stores to fund free employment services and job training programs in our community. Find out more.
Visit ivgoodwill.org. Goodwill, making good happen.
And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Well, Jose Altuve wanted to play footsie with the home plate umpire. Yeah, or maybe he was going to be this little piggy. But anyway, Altuve ejected after taking off his shoe and sock to prove that he had been hit by the batted ball. Didn't work. Altuve was tossed, and Gray Kessinger came in. Kessinger scored the go-ahead run in the 10th inning and then made a sensational play at second base as the Astros picked up a wild 4-3 win over the Padres in 10 innings last night. Elsewhere, the Giants beat up on the Orioles 10-0. Blake Snell struck out 12 in 6 innings. The Reds slipped by the Braves 6-5. Marlins dumped the Dodgers 11-9. Twins topped the Guardians 4-1. Rays ripped the Red Sox 8-3. Mets beat up on the Nationals 10-1. Tigers went 10 to beat the Royals 3-1. Athletics edged the Cubs 4-3. Phillies beat up on the Brewers 5-1. Cardinals clobbered the Pirates 3-1. Rangers powered up, beat the Blue Jays 13-8. Rockies rolled over the Diamondbacks 8-2. Angels shut out the White Sox 5-0. And it was the Yankees 11, the Mariners 2.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, in the NFL, the Miami Dolphins placed Tua Tagovailoa on injured reserve after the quarterback suffered another concussion in last week's loss to the Bills. Tua must remain on injured reserve for at least 4 games, according to NFL rules. And 6 years after releasing Kareem Hunt in the middle of the season, the Kansas City Chiefs have signed the veteran running back to their practice squad. The Chiefs were looking for help at running back after starter Isaiah Pacheco broke a fibula, that's in his leg, in last week's game against the Cincinnati Bengals. And speaking of injuries, Jordan Spieth said he is progressing well following wrist surgery. He expects to be ready for the start of the 2025 PGA Tour season. I can hardly wait. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business, your construction site, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Well, let's all have a moment of silence, or perhaps share a burp. Tupperware, known the world over for its plastic food storage containers, has filed for bankruptcy after years of falling popularity and financial troubles. Chapter 11 bankruptcy allows companies to solve their financial problems by restructuring. This process is meant to provide us with essential flexibility as we pursue strategic alternatives to support our transformation into a digital-first, technology-led company, according to the president of Tupperware Brands. Seems as though the party is over for Tupperware. Well, they shuttered their only U.S. plant in South Carolina earlier this year, and everything now offshore. Well, with its lineup of sweet snacks, Hershey isn't known as a purveyor of diet foods. However, the company's newest products are made specifically for those on a fitness kick. As the use of weight loss drugs, notably Ozempic and Wegovy, grows, the 130-year-old Hershey company is adjusting to this new era by pushing further into the wellness category with protein powders and energy drinks in popular candy flavors. The Hershey Company has struck a deal with C4 Energy, a top-selling supplement brand that has gained popularity as people have looked to build muscle and work out more following the pandemic. Hershey's namesake milk chocolate and Reese's peanut butter and chocolate will soon be sold as protein powders, and its Jolly Rancher candies will be turned into bubbly energy drinks. Mixed on the big board right now, the Dow off 85 points at 41,521. S&P 500 down 2 at 5,632. The NASDAQ up 23 at 17,650. Gold up $4.90 an ounce. Oil down 3 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 92, west wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming calm. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 67. Southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming southeast after midnight. Thursday will be sunny with a high near 92. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming south in the afternoon. And we have 65 degrees, 47% relative humidity, wind out of the southeast at 325. And traffic accident, 8th and Adams in El Centro. Traffic is messed up in that area. Avoid it. Find an alternate route. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Postal, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. You will find Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. Coming up, CBS News on the hour, local news scheduled throughout the day. By the way, what we've just been accomplishing is available on our YouTube channel. Yeah, you can subscribe. It's free. Don't forget, KXO's YouTube channel.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile.
I'm Steve Kathan. New explosions in Beirut. A Hezbollah official says walkie-talkies used by the group exploded today, one day after explosives in pagers used by Hezbollah killed at least 12 and injured thousands in Lebanon and Syria. CBS's Cammie McCormick.
Many Israelis are convinced their government was behind the attack.
Israel proved again that our imagination is endless. We can hit and get our enemies anytime.
In Cairo, Secretary of State Antony Blinken said the U.S. is still gathering the facts.
It's necessary to fully understand what's happened, and we're still in the process of doing that.
Hezbollah has vowed to retaliate against Israel.
Hezbollah turned to pagers and away from smartphones after the Hamas attack in Israel. Cybersecurity analyst Chris Krebs.
It's possibly the Israeli security services that were able to intercept or intervene in the supply chain of these pagers. They were able to insert some sort of explosive.
Now to New York, CBS's Jereka Duncan is covering the case against Sean Diddy Combs. In a few hours, a judge will hear his appeal of the decision to keep him behind bars with no bail.
I don't think he was expecting that he was going to have to go back to jail after offering up $50 million, even his $48 million mansion that he paid his full mortgage on as a way to say in good faith, I'm not going anywhere. I would not flee the country.
There's an investigation after packages with white powder were sent to election officials in more than a dozen states. CBS's Nicole Skanga says nothing dangerous was detected.
Officials in Oklahoma identified that substance as wheat flour. Now, the FBI and U.S. Postal Service said in a statement they are investigating to determine how many letters were sent total, the individual or individuals responsible for those letters, and the motive behind them.
Economists say Federal Reserve policymakers are poised to cut interest rates by at least a quarter point today. Bankrate.com's Greg McBride says the first expected cut in more than 4 years comes with inflation easing.
Markets will probably throw a hissy fit if the Fed only cuts by a quarter instead of a half. But, that's kind of missing the forest for the trees. If the Fed isn't cutting as aggressively, it means the economy's in better shape.
A dozen finalists are being considered for the National Toy Hall of Fame. On the list, balloons, the trampoline, Transformers.
Transformers like you've never seen before.
And Hess toy trucks. After a vote, there will be an induction ceremony in November. Wall Street. Right now, the Dow is down 71 points. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice 5G and start saving today.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice 55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $3 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling your entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Some memorabilia from a TV smash hit is hitting the market as we hear from CBS's Deborah Rodriguez.
No one told you that was gonna be this way.
Fans will have a chance to celebrate Friends' 30th anniversary at a sale of clothing, furniture, and tchotchkes at Julian Studios in Orlando, in person and online. Included, the orange couch from Central Perk and the Uber Weiss laundry detergent box that was part of Rachel and Ross's romance. Costume-wise, Phoebe's faux fur-trimmed denim maxi coat is up for sale.
The Miami Dolphins have placed Tua Tagovailoa on injured reserve after the quarterback was diagnosed with his 3rd concussion in 2 years. He'll be sidelined at least 4 games, eligible to return in Week 8 when Miami hosts Arizona, but he'll have to complete a series of tests required by the NFL before he can return. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
I have a traffic update for you, brought to you by the Imperial Valley Universal Auto Glass, 440 East State Street in El Centro. They do windshields, they do window tinting on cars, trucks, RVs, and more, with mobile service available. Imperial Valley Universal Auto Glass. Traffic accident at 8th and Adams. They're still cleaning up the scene. Avoid the area. 8th and Adams in El Centro. Traffic accident. No other details other than traffic is all messed up in that area. This traffic advisory brought to you by Imperial Valley Universal Auto Glass. Glasses, that's their name, and it's their specialty. You will find them at 440 East State in El Centro. Military and law enforcement receive a 20% discount, and they do have mobile service available. They come to you.
Who are you? You. No, not me, you. Yes, I am you. Who are you? I have told you.
Carroll Buckley.